What's up, Space Pirates? I am Dr. Disaster, the captain of the fandom's revenge, and today we are going to talk about the completely horrible state of the MCU. In Phase 4 and Phase 5, it has become increasingly clear that they, as a company, Marvel, has no direction, no through line, no plan. They are aimless, they are lost.
Well, which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
Ever since the seminal Avengers Infinity War hit theaters and took over the world, this studio has labored under the delusion that they are untouchable, and they followed the lead of their fellow Disney studio Lucasfilm in making sure that they focus more on what a character's immutable characteristics are than the story that the character is supposed to be in. Unfortunately for them, this approach only works for so long.
I don't give a rat's ass.
After a while, nobody cares about the story anymore. If you don't focus on the story, people stop caring about it. Even the woke weirdos that they were initially trying to appeal to stop supporting them, and the people that they drove away stay away. And then Marvel is left with something like what we got this last weekend, where The Marvels has the worst opening for an MCU film ever without even adjusting for inflation.
We are so screwed.
And now Marvel is forced to pivot for a variety of reasons. Rumor has it that Kevin Feige and the MCU are scrambling and taking drastic action in order to fix what ails them. The rumor has it that Kang the Conqueror, who is supposed to be the big bad in the next Avengers film, is out. He is being removed from the MCU, and Doctor Doom, a classic, beloved, badass villain from the comics, is in. But unfortunately for Marvel, my suspicion is that this won't work for them either. Why? Because we all know what they're going to do with the character and what they are going to do with the movie that he's in.
Put a ticket in and make her name it gay!
Alright, my dudes, don't forget to like this video in order to help me overcome the evil algorithm monster, and if you haven't followed me on X or Twitter or whatever it is you want to call it, make sure you give me a follow. I'm at Dr. Disaster1. In any event, this article is from That Park Place. The headline reads, Rumor: Writer Jeff Loveness removed from Avengers The Kang Dynasty film because Marvel is moving in another direction.
Oh, that's too bad. We're so sorry.
Kang was being touted as the next Thanos for this era of Marvel, so kicking him out of the MCU and moving on is a pretty big deal, and speaks to how desperate their financial situation is these days. The article says, a new rumor claims that writer Jeff Loveness was removed from Avengers The Kang Dynasty because Marvel Studios will be taking the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a different direction from Kang the Conqueror. Back in May, following the box office flop of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, a film written by Loveness, it was reported that Loveness was no longer working on Avengers Kang Dynasty. Scooper Jeff Snyder reported, Rumor, hearing that screenwriter Jeff Loveness is off Avengers Kang Dynasty and that he fell off prior to the strike. Now, a new rumor claims that Loveness is off the film and no longer working for Marvel because Marvel was moving in a different direction with Kang the Conqueror. Joanna Robinson on the House of R podcast detailed, "We saw the Quantumania post-credits where Kang is everywhere, but I actually heard from someone recently I was asking about, so the screenwriter Jeff Loveness, who wrote Quantumania, was supposed to write Kang Dynasty, and then it sort of came out that he was no longer attached to the film. Anyway, I had it confirmed to me he's no longer working for Marvel." She added, "And then I asked the person why, and they said the reason why was that his stuff, he was all wrapped up in this Kang storyline, and that they are likely going to be moving away from that." Well, me hearties, I don't know for sure why they're taking Kang out of the MCU, and of course, this may all end up being just an incorrect rumor, but if it is true, then I definitely have some guesses as to why. The main guess being this: people are tired of this woke bullshit. They are tired of characters being drained of what made them awesome and being reimagined for a new, woke, modern audience. The old audience, which is the lifeblood of Marvel, and really the lifeblood of most of these male-dominated Hollywood franchises that are failing. But yeah, the old audience is checking out and not coming back. Now, does that mean that Marvel has learned their lesson? No, I must emphatically emphasize that I do not believe that Disney has necessarily learned anything. What I actually believe is that they are so desperate to make their diverse, inclusive, equitable crap work that they're going back to the old well that they used to subvert their audience the first time. They are going to take something cool like Dr. Doom and use him as a Trojan horse to sneak in more nonsense. They will put a chick in it and make her gay and lame. It's what they do, and it's why we don't trust them. Anyhow, the article continues. Robinson then hedged, "No official announcement that Avengers Kang Dynasty will now officially be called Doom's Dystopia or whatever. We don't know exactly what they are going to do, but I think that this just gives them the perfect opportunity to be done if they want to be." The idea that Marvel might scrap their Kang plans is not out of the realm of possibility. Despite Marvel Studios hyping up Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania by introducing the next Thanos-level threat in Kang the Conqueror, the film failed at the box office, only bringing in $214.5 million domestically and another $249.1 million internationally, for a global total of $463.6 million. The film had an estimated budget of $200 million, which means the film needed to make at least $500 million to cover the box office split with theaters, as well as their own marketing and production budgets.
Everything burns.
Not only did their big debut of Kang the Conqueror fall on its face at the box office, but actor Jonathan Majors, who portrayed Kang the Conqueror in the film, has been embroiled in a criminal scandal where he is accused of assault against an ex-girlfriend. In fact, a recent report from Variety's Tatiana Siegel detailed that Marvel Studios executives held a meeting at Palm Springs to discuss backup plans and a pivot from Kang the Conqueror to Dr. Doom. One of Siegel's sources even posited Marvel is truly effed with the whole Kang angle, and they haven't had an opportunity to rewrite until very recently because of the strike. But I don't see a path to how they move forward with him. And yeah, I really don't either. Now, I don't know if Jonathan Majors is innocent or guilty, but at this point, Majors is kind of like what Ezra Miller was for The Flash. Some people will just associate him with bad stuff, and that is going to really hurt a film's box office. And once again, with as badly as the MCU is performing these days, I believe that they are desperate to get a character in there like Doctor Doom with some audience recognition. They want someone who will put asses in seats, which is why I am also unsurprised that we've heard rumors of bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans as Iron Man and Captain America. Anything, they will do anything to get us to pay attention again so they can try to sneak their agendas into our beloved mythologies. Well, I don't think people will be fooled. I think that Marvel and Disney are screwed either way. So cheers, Disney, you've made your bed, now tell us how fun it is to sleep in. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.